Hello. This is a new physics project. In the description of this live stream, I have provided a short explanation for what is new physics project and what is the significance of this project. We can see the description of this live stream. This is a new initiative that according to this research, there are issues with the current understanding of the how mass defect raises energy. According to this study, mass and energy are entirely two different entities. Mass energy equivalence is a wrong concept according to this study. This can be substantiated, validated through the microscopic analysis of spent nuclear fuel. I have given I share a video. This video explains why mass energy equivalence may be not complete, or why the issue is with the mass energy equivalence. This study says that the release of energy from a mass defect is not because of the conversion of mass into energy, rather than instead it is caused by a change in the form of matter. The baryonic matter, in the nuclear density matter, baryonic matter, the missing mass becomes a converted into a non-baryonic matter, so it volumetrically expands and explodes at a very high speed. So the volumetric expansion and explosion of the missing mass is the reason for the release of nuclear energy. It challenges the mass energy equivalence principle. This can be validated through the study of spent nuclear fuel, because spent nuclear fuel is a large carries a large amount of data about the billions of nuclear trillions of nuclear fission reaction happens in the lifetime of spent nuclear fuel. I hope you know what is nuclear fuel. nuclear fuel is the fuel, the exhausted fuel collected from nuclear radioactive reactor, the nuclear power plants. So that is waste material. Why I select this material is it has a large amount of data in this material, which how mass defect release energy. So it's a large amount of data it has, so that when you closely observe spent nuclear fuel, it can tell a large amount of details about how this happens, nuclear energy release. So that is significant. So in fact, there are many anomalies associated with the spent nuclear fuel that remains unexplained through the conventional understanding of the nuclear physics. So there are, as I said, there are many different types of changes, structural and morphological changes in the spent nuclear fuel, which raises a question about the current framework of the conversion of direct conversion of mass into energy. So when you closely observe, when you closely study the spent nuclear fuel, it provides a new understanding of the energy release. So in fact, based on this research, nuclear energy is released not because of the conversion of mass into energy. Instead, it is because of a change in the state of matter. The released matter in the baryonic matter, when it is the mass defect happens, the baryonic matter is converted into a super thin form of matter. So the significance of this study is that mass defect is a universal phenomenon. Every active star, every supernova, every neutron star collision, black hole merger, and other cosmic events, even sometimes a collision of or collapse of orbiting stars into the supermassive black holes at the center of galaxies. These all kind of reactions creates a large, vast scale, cosmic scale mass defect. So once we realize the explosive transformation of the missing mass, it suggests that space may be filled with this type of matter. In fact, the wave nature of matter is, according to this research, the matter wave or the wave-like behavior of matter is raises. Hello, Shubha, I am unable to read your name. I have some vision problem. Sorry for that. Hello. So, according to this research, empty space does not exist. Empty vacuum, empty space does not exist. Space is filled with a form of substance created by mass defects throughout the universe. So this explains many different types of phenomena. Even the structure of the atom may need to rewrite, because if space is not empty, the space inside an atom also must be not empty. So this can explain all phenomena, as you said, the Hubble tension, the dark energy, dark matter, formation of black hole. Once we realize that space is not empty, it provides a new explanation for all phenomena, a Lorentz transformation effects. Hello, Crips, hello. So once we realize the existence of a space-filling matter, it completely rewrites every current understanding of the or conventional understanding of the universe. Lorentz transformation effects such as length compression, increasing mass of a moving body, time dilation, and in general relativity, time dilation due to gravity, uh, starlight bending, gravitational lensing, precession of the perihelion of Mercury's orbit, starlight, gravitational redshift, blue shift, Shapiro effect, gravity probe, BSP, all these phenomena, all the results of these phenomena can be reinterpreted in a more logical way. So the idea that, and also once we realize that empty space does not exist, it challenges the constancy of light speed. As a form of matter, this substance will be gravitationally bound to massive bodies. So every massive body maintains a density gradient around it. So when uh, okay, so when a beam of light passes through this density gradient, the light will get refracted and bent. In fact, the gravitational lensing, starlight bending, these phenomena are simply the refraction of light. One argument is that since a wavelength of different wavelength light bend almost equally, so perhaps that is because of the curved space, but it does not. When you closely study about this thing, the non-baryonic the is a non-baryonic matter. When a prism, when a light beam passes through a prism, hello, hello, hello. Okay, 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 okay. So once we realize the existence of a space-filling substance, it has the potential to rewrite everything what we know. Currently we know about the universe. All phenomena which we currently study and explore through the lens of special and general relativity, quantum mechanics, and formation of black hole, and propagation of light, the constancy of light speed is challengeable because, as I said, every massive body, because of gravity, it maintains a density gradient around it. So every massive body has this envelope density gradient. So think about light, a beam of light travels from one edge of a galaxy to the opposite edge. For example, our galaxy consists of, according to the current estimation, our Milky Way galaxy consists of 200 to 400 billion stars. So when a beam of light passes from one edge of the Milky Way galaxy to the opposite edge, it will be traveling through millions of planets, stars, black holes, neutron stars, etc. So each time when light approaches a body, massive body, it will get refracted and bent. Diffraction means slow down and bent. So if you draw the line, the path of the light while it's traveling from one point A to point B, it will be traveling through a recurved path, and its speed will change multiple times. Its direction path will change multiple times. So it challenges the constancy of light speed. So we can say like this: within the solar system, light will be traveling at its maximum speed in the far edge of the solar system. If you consider a galaxy, light will be traveling at its maximum speed at the farthest edge of the galaxy. So light speed is not a universal constant. Light speed varies throughout the universe. So this explains all phenomena. Currently, we explained through the framework of special relativity, general relativity, and quantum mechanics. Since space is filled with this type of substance, when an electron travels through space for in a airtight container, if you do in a vacuum tube, in a light, when a electron is accelerated, it will constantly, continuously collide with the particles of space-filling substance. Because of that reason, an electron cannot go in a straight line. The particles of space-filling matter prevents the electron from traveling in a straight line. So what will happen? Electron will be traveling in a zigzag path. At a fixed potential difference, in an electron beam, all the electron will be traveling in an identical path. So a beam consists of probably trillions of electrons. So all the electrons will be traveling in an identical path at a fixed potential difference. So we can consider this like an ocean wave. In a beam, electron beam, all the electron will be moving in an identical path. So it's like an ocean wave. So if you pass this beam through a double slit, it will constructively and destructively interfere each other. So this explains the wave-like behavior of matter. So that's what I said, that all phenomena currently we explain through the framework of general relativity, special relativity, quantum mechanics can be reinterpreted through this new framework. And also the atomic theory also need to be reconsidered, because once we realize the existence of a space-filling substance, the space inside an atom also must be filled with this type of matter. So the atomic orbital will get challenged, and how an atom emits will become a bit conceptually challenged. According to the current theory, a light emits a photon because of the transition between inner and outer orbit. When an electron jump from a inner high energy and outer, when a jump from an inner low energy level to an outer high energy level, and when it returns back to the original level, it emits a photon with the frequency which matches, or the energy that matches with the energy difference between the two levels. That is the current theory. All these theories need to be corrected. So this is a new development, new approach. It's a new physics project. Recently I published a book about how to test general relativity. If you are interested, I will share. In fact, you can find the live stream down there. The shop link is there. You can find my book there. The book title is I have some memory. I can't memorize so many things. So I'll read the book title. So that book is available in Amazon printer format, and Kindle format also is available. The book title is A Falsifiable Test of General Relativity, the Collocated Clock Experiment. That is a book title. The book is now available in a Kindle format and a printer book format. Also, you can purchase, if you are interested, you can purchase from YouTube. My store, I have a store, so you can purchase from there also. That is a ebook, PDF version of my book. So this is my book, A Falsifiable Test of General Relativity. This is it's a decisive experiment. In fact, this experiment has only two outcomes. It has two outcomes. It can produce two means. This is a co-located clock experiment. According to Einstein, gravity is a curvature in space-time produced by mass and energy. So according to Einstein, in general relativity, mass creates a curvature in space-time, that is curved space-time, that is gravity. If that is the case, Then the gravitational time dilation is because of the curvature of space and time. If that is the case, regardless of what kind of clock you are using, whether mechanical clock, digital clock, electronic clock, or atomic clock, or a nuclear clock, whatever, what kind of clock it is, it's equally at a different altitudes. It should any type of different clocks should influenced by this curved space-time equally. So this experiment I propose the experiment is that it tests it take consideration two kinds of clock. One is atomic clock and is nuclear clock. So first we take a ratio between the ticking ratio between the two clock at a altitude, same altitude. Then we will increase or decrease altitude. So if the curvature of space-time is correct, if Einstein is correct, general relativity is correct, then wherever which altitude you go, the both clock should change according at the same rate. If general relativity is correct at a different altitude, if you keep the two clock at the same altitude, and if you change the altitude, the ratio between this clock frequency should not change. It should remain the same. However, I believe that it will change. If a minute change at a very small amount of change will challenge Einstein's curved space-time concept. So that is the test. This test, if you are interested, you can purchase the book. It is available in Kindle format and a book print format. So this is the test. I welcome researchers to conduct this test, so it can clearly validate. Either it can reinforce relativity, it will support it, make the footing more stronger, or it can completely overthrow this space-time curvature concept. But I hope it will change, because the time dilation is not because of the curved space-time. In fact, it is because of the density difference, density gradient between the density gradient of the at different altitudes. At a higher density, when a clock is situated, and an atomic clock is situated, located in a lower altitude, since the density is greater, the vibratory frequency of the atomic electrons will get slow down. The density of a high density space filling substance at the lower altitude will physically influence its vibratory frequency, so that the electronic clock at a lower altitude will emit if the electrons vibrates at a lower frequency, so it will emit a longer wavelength photon. Also, as the altitude increases, the density will decrease, the density of space filling substance will decrease, so that allow electrons to vibrate more freely. So its vibratory frequency will increase, so that causes the electron to emit a shorter wavelength photon. So that can explain gravitational time dilation. So based on that, if you do a co-located clock experiment, it will definitely show the ratio difference. If that is proven, experimentally proven, it will completely it will challenge Einstein's general relativity. So that is the beauty of this experiment. So if you are interested, you can purchase the book. I'll come back soon. Thank you for joining me. I'll come back soon. Hello. Sorry for the interruption. I was having my dinner. I am from India. Time is 10:44. Sorry for the interruption. Quantum advancement. It's a very exciting development. That we can ask AI. That will be a better choice, because AI can give a better explanation than me. Yeah, thank you for your question, Joni. I can thank you, Joni, for asking that question. That I think better AI will give a better answer than me about that question. Based on my understanding, we are going to witness a major breakthroughs and development in every field of physics, because new kind of propulsion technology without nuclear no, it's not mass defect propulsion. Based on my studies, mass defect creates a space-filling form of substance, a thin form of matter, and a baryonic matter. Mass defect happens to a baryonic matter. It creates a non-baryonic matter. That is a energy. The compressed form of energy in that baryonic matter is enormous. That is the physical mechanism behind the nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is released because of the decompression of the non-baryonic matter. Decompression of the baryonic matter, that is a secret behind the release of nuclear energy, not because of the conversion of mass into energy, as Einstein says. Yeah. So the release of energy in a nuclear reaction is because of the conversion of is because of the change in the physical state of matter. The baryonic matter missing mass in the form of the baryonic stage, it is converts into a non-baryonic substance. So that creates a extremely diluted form of substance. It has a enormous amount of potential energy. So every baryonic matter is a compressed. It consists of a enormous potential energy in the form of compressed energy. So when it is released, when a baryonic matter is mass defect happens to hello Eric. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much. You are from? Thank you very much for joining. So the non-baryonic matter. Hello. Okay, said. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much. Good question, Dynamo. I can read. Thank you very much for your question. Dynamo. I have some vision problem, so I can read a small letters. Difficult to read. A very good question. Einstein's. In fact, based on my studies, based on this research, mass and energy are two different entities. Mass energy equivalence is not an accurate understanding of the universe. In fact, the release of energy, that's what I was discussing, that The release of energy associated with a mass defect is not because the conversion of mass into energy. Instead, so the release of energy associated with the mass defect is not because of the conversion of mass into energy. According to special relativity, mass and energy are interchangeable. Mass can be converted to energy and vice versa. So according to that concept, mass is can be directly converted to energy. But this study, this research suggests that there is an intermediate mechanism. Most of the energy in a nuclear reaction released in the form of the kinetic energy of the reaction products. For example, when a nuclear fission happens, the reaction fragments, the reaction products, the energy released in the form of the kinetic energy of this reaction products, it again at a very high speed, and this missing mass or nuclear energy is released in the form of the kinetic energy. But where is this kinetic energy comes from? There is no answer for that according to special relativity. In special relativity, there is not a proper explanation for how this happens. It just happens. That's it. No intermediate mechanism how a mass defect results in the generation of energy. However, based on this new study, there is an intermediate mechanism. When a mass defect happens, the baryonic matter becomes non-baryonic matter. That's a physical change. There's a physical change of the matter. So baryonic matter is very extremely cumbrous form of matter. Baryonic matter. We know the nuclear density. Nuclear density matter is extremely dense. But when a fusion or fission happens, there is a small mass defect happens. This mass defect is volumetrically expands and rapidly expands, and it decompresses the missing mass, the non-baryonic baryonic matter. When the mass defect happens to a baryonic matter, it decompresses and it becomes a non-baryonic state. So that is extremely decompressed state. So that explains the explosion. This can be substantiated, this can be validated through the study of spent nuclear fuel. If you are interested, I have shared some video links in the description of this video live streaming. You can find the video link there that explains how this happens, how this works. So when you closely observe nuclear spent nuclear fuel collected from radioactive reactor, after some few years of energy consumption, the material becomes non commercially is become not so they will change and replace with the new material, new fuel. So then they will allow this material to cool down and really keep in a water pool. Then after some time, they'll shift to cascade concrete cans. So while they study, while they observe this material, they found many different types of changes, structural and morphological changes. So they start to study and they tried to explain this phenomena. They are unable to explain. Many there still remain anomalies, unexplained phenomena. You can, if you're interested, you can search in the IAEA, International Atomic Energy Agency, and there are so many peer-reviewed studies in scientific journals. You can these results are published, but no explanation for many such phenomena. How this happens? A long list of phenomena. If you are interested, you can I can find, I have shared a link that video. You can find the list of phenomena. Hello, I'm a graduate. So when you closely observe this phenomena, this change, currently, according to the current framework, there is no a satisfactory explanation for this phenomena. But when you see this phenomena through this new framework, that is a explosive transformation of the missing mass, then you can find spherical voids, porosity, and HBS, rim effect. These are all are unexplained phenomena associated with the spent nuclear fuel. So when you reinterpret these changes through this new framework, you get a better explanation for all these phenomena. All these changes can be reinterpreted, successfully reinterpreted through this new framework, which suggests that missing mass defect. Every nuclear fission reaction is associated with the impulsive energy release. You can find evidence for the explosions, powerful explosion, micro explosions happening throughout. When you closely observe, when you closely analyze spent nuclear fuel, you can find so many evidences for the explosions, micro explosions within this material. I am an independent researcher. Now I am preparing my research article for peer review. Recently I attended a conference in New Delhi, Jawaharlal Nehru University. I attended an international conference. I presented my work there. Many scientists appreciated my work. They are very excited. I am now currently preparing my research article for peer for peer review, how mass defect releases energy. So this was a topic in the conference, Delhi conference, Jawaharlal JNU University 2000, 2025. Last December time, there was a conference. So now I'm preparing my research article for peer review. No, I didn't. I am preparing my research article for peer review. I'm preparing for peer review. I have published books. I published books and many videos I published. I'm collecting all the information now. Because of the AI is helping me so much, because I can this modeling. Yes, of course. I am now. That's what I said. I am my paper is. I am working on the paper. I am quantitatively. I can explain this explosive behavior of missing mass, and the changes. These material changes, we can mathematically treat this. We can create a mathematical model for I am preparing that. I am also currently I can show my I am preparing my research article. I can quantitatively show these changes with this new framework, this explosive transformation of the missing mass. This all the changes, the microscopic these anomalies, this can be successfully explained with this new framework, the explosive behavior of missing mass. So Recently, I published a book about uh, a, a falsifiable test for general, a falsifiable. This my latest recent book. This book discuss about an experiment which can test the curved space-time concept. Uh, it basically consists of two different types of clocks. One is atomic clock and one is nuclear clock. If Einstein's curved space-time is correct, it should affect all the clock, regardless of which kind of clock they are, whether mechanical, electronics, atomic, nuclear, which clock you are using, regardless of the internal mechanism, all the clock should show this experiment I discussed in this book shows that discuss about two kinds of clock. One is atomic clock and a nuclear clock, and they observe the ratio, the change in uh, uh, the clock frequency, the ratio of the change at a different altitude. At the same altitude, then we'll calibrate and we'll either decrease or increase altitude. If the ratio remains, that validate, it will reinforce general relativity. However, if a slightest variation in the ratio difference, it definitely show the weakness of general relativity. That is what I explained this my book. That book is available. That's what I said. I am preparing my research paper. Hopefully, I am I am doing my work. Yes, that is experience. That's what I am working on that. You don't need to repeatedly ask that. I said no. I am preparing my research article. I can't show right now here like this. I am doing that. Okay. So anyway, Anand, Rajan, thank you very much for your participation. Yes, now AI is helping me so much. In fact, 2 days back, I was chatting with Claude AI. It suggests that I was discussing about, I was clarifying some doubts with Claude AI about my this changes in the structural and morphological changes with the spent nuclear fuel. It is said that it is very interesting. You should take it forward. It definitely it shows something very interesting. It's a very important development. So you should take it forward. Claude, that it gives me a good confidence. In fact, it's supporting a Claude, and not only Claude. I chat with every GPT, Gemini, all these chat AI models. They are very supportive to my research. They are telling they are. I got this comment from Claude AI. It's a significant work. You should not go back. You should not go back. You should take it forward. It said. So that was very. Yeah, I am targeting a fundamental physics journal. 2 days back, I got a mail from APS. APS, they suggest to submit my work. Alan Vincent, hi, hello. Yes, I think you are you are referring about the wave nature of matter. In fact, it is very interesting. See, now here I am sitting close to the surface of the earth. I am so here and is we think it like this. There's a airtight container. We remove all the air molecules, all the atoms. We remove it from it, but there will be according to this my work, the safe space filling substance is there. At the because we are in a lower altitude, the density is greater, so the space filling substance is there. Now we are doing matter wave experiment. We create an electron beam within this vacuum environment. Then what will happen? Since mass, this substance, space filling substance, is when you look very deep, these are made of tiny particles of space filling substance. So when a electron, such a particle such as an electron, when it travels through space, it will constantly collide with this particles of space filling substance. So this space filling particles uh, 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 it prevents the electron from traveling in a straight line. It will, in fact, the electron will traveling in a zigzag path because of the collision. I made a simulation. I made a simulation with Gemini AI about this. It showed a beautiful simulation. It showed me a beautiful simulation, which clearly shows how it collides and it deviates its path. So the thing is that at a fixed potential difference, an electron, all the in an electron beam at a fixed potential difference, all the electrons in an electron beam, trillions of electrons will be traveling like this. So at a fixed potential difference, all the electrons will be traveling in an identical path. Because if you see one electron, it will collide, then it will move like this. It can't go in a straight line, so it will be going like this. So at a fixed potential difference, all the electrons in an electron will be traveling in an identical path. So it's become like an ocean wave, matter wave. Okay. So all the electrons will be traveling in an identical path, just like an ocean wave. So when you pass this wave through a double slit, it will just like how a ocean wave interfere. This electron waves will constructively and destructively interfere, and it will create a beautiful interference pattern. So this can explain the wave-like behavior of electron or any other particle. So according to this research, the wave-like nature of matter is not some super natural or some inherent some kind of phenomena. It's a simple physical mechanism. We can explain this through this space filling substance. And also, this once you realize the existence of space filling substance, he can explain. He can help to explain all the phenomena currently we study and explore through the framework of special relativity and general relativity. Lorentz transformation effects such as length contraction, increasing mass of a moving body, time dilation due to speed, and in general relativity, gravitational time dilation, precession of the perihelion of Mercury's orbit, uh, uh, gravitational lensing, gravitational bending of light. Uh, all these phenomena can be explained with the space filling substance. We currently, according to the current understanding, after the Michelson-Morley experiment, null result of Michelson-Morley experiment, people started to think that there is no such a thing, does not exist. In fact, what happened actually is that Uh, in fact, what happened? Uh, uh, as a form of matter, as I said earlier, this baryonic matter, nuclear density, nuclear matter, nuclear particle baryonic matter, when a fusion or fission happens, this the missing mass, that is before it was the in the nuclear density baryonic matter. When the mass shift happens, it releases, it converts into a non-baryonic form of matter. So it expands like with a gigantic. It creates a powerful, extremely powerful explosion. So when a baryonic matter converts into non-baryonic matter, it creates a powerful explosion. It's a physical change, a physical state of change in the state of matter, a physical change. So mass is conserved, mass is not lost. In fact, it's because of a change in the state of matter. That's what I said. The missing mass release energy is not because of the conversion of mass into energy. Instead, it is because of the change in the state of matter. So, mass energy equivalence is not an accurate description. There is an intermediate mechanism before the mass defect and the kinetic energy of the reaction product. There is intermediate mechanism, that is the explosion, explosive transformation of the missing mass. So mass defect is a universal phenomenon. Is happening every mass defect happens throughout the universe. Every active star, supernova, black hole merger, neutron collisions, collapse stars into black hole. All these events create mass defects on a cosmic scale. So once we realize that mass defect creates a non-baryonic form of matter, it is such that the entire universe must be filled with this type of matter. As a form of matter, it will be gravitationally attracted to massive bodies. So every massive body maintains a dense region of this substance around them. So when a beam of light passes through this region, light will get refracted and bent. So that can explain tunnel bending, gravitational lensing, etc. And also it can explain gravitational time dilation and gravitational redshift, blue shift, precession of the perihelion of Mercury's orbit, S2 star's orbit around the galactic center. And all these phenomena, and interestingly, once we realize that space is not empty, then the space inside an atom also must be not empty. So atomic structure also need to be evaluated. So it's very, and also light speed is not a universal constant, because this gravitational lensing, gravitational bending of light is because of I am 100% confident about my work because of the I can experimentally validate with the spent nuclear fuel, because spent nuclear fuel carries enormous data of what happens, what actually happens within this nuclear fission, because it's an archive of knowledge. It's a big archive. Every nuclear spent nuclear fuel is a large archive of information about what actually happens in the nuclear fission, because there are these imprints. Its fingerprint is there. You understand? It's a fingerprint is there. What is actually happening? So we can reinterpret all the anomalies. There are a large number of anomalies, HBS, rim effect, and a non-collinearity of reaction fragments, I hope you know what is collinearity of reaction fragments. If Coulomb repulsion is the only force which propels the reaction products, reaction fragment, it should go just opposite direction, 180-degree angle. It should go. But a large number of data observations suggest that every nuclear fragment, reaction fragments has a deviation from this 180-degree angle. That itself suggests that something else in addition to Coulomb. I am not denying Coulomb repulsion. Coulomb repulsion is there, but there is a third kind of action also at work. So that explains the deviation from 180-degree angle of the reaction products. And in every way, from the spent nuclear fuel and this collinearity of non-collinearity of reaction products, all this provides clear evidence for the explosive transformation of the missing mass. So it clearly suggests that mass defect releases energy not because of the conversion of good. I appreciate that. Even though you are not a physicist, you are yeah, very. I appreciate that. And your name, Anand. Where are you from? I appreciate your question. So, in fact, I can validate experimentally. It can be validated from the experimental, from so many experiments. So. With the AI, in fact, is helping me a lot. Now I can again I make simulations to see how this work. So every simulations it creates a wonderful. Okay, okay. So it can be experimentally validated. The experiment I mentioned in your, I think you are asking about the co-located clock experiment. That is a concept that a nuclear clock is not publicly available now. Yeah. Nuclear clock is not is under development. Now it's I think it's now it's ready. Nuclear clock is high precision nuclear clock. The nuclear clock, the time in atomic clock, it take the electron transition of electron. But the nuclear clock is based on the transition of the nuclear particles. So it's so the two different types of mechanism. So this density gradient will influence these two different types of clock differently. So that is the point. So it should show slight, even a slight variation. A very, very minute variation is enough to invalidate general relativity if it shows the exact same rate, or if there is no any change in the ratio, then it will reinforce general relativity. Then general relativity already tested many numerous tests passed, but this is a critical test. It's a decisive test. If general relativity pass this test, it will write a new chapter for general relativity. But I don't think so. I am sure that in this test, something different, something will happen to. It is a critical test for general relativity. This a person cannot do this. Hello, I'm an independent researcher. I am working since a long time. I started my research in 1994. I'm now 52 years old. So my research started with a note in one of my old notebook that I suspect I written about how nuclear energy is released. That book I even now I keeping that book. So it says that nuclear energy is released is because of a explosion of the missing mass. That was the core concept I written. I have a diagram about that in 1994. That was the beginning of my research. So I have this 30 years of research background, and I studied all possible. So now I hope that I can unify or many area of physics. So now at present I am preparing my paper research article for peer review. Recently I participated in a conference in New Delhi, JNU. QFT. Can you elaborate what is QFT? Yes, of course. Of course, we can validate with the current technology, quantum field theory. In fact, Anand Rajan, yes, currently we have the technology to verify. Definitely we can verify, but I need support from NASA or or probably ISRO can help. I need institutional support. Otherwise, personal I can't do anything. I can propose the spirit concept. Quantum field theory. In fact, I was discussing about that. Based on I don't know how much you know about my work. According to this research, the wave nature of matter is because of a space-filling substance. When a particle such as an electron travel through space in a vacuum environment, it will constantly collide with the particles of space-filling substance. This substance is made from mass defects. Every mass defects creates this type of matter. When a mass defect happens, the baryonic matter is the missing mass from the baryonic matter becomes non-baryonic form. But mass is conserved. Mass is not lost. Matter is conserved. So It challenges Einstein's mass energy equivalence. According to Einstein, mass can be converted to energy. But according to this new research, there is an intermediate mechanism between the mass defect and the kinetic energy of the reaction products. Most of the energy in a nuclear reaction release in the form of the kinetic energy of the reaction products. According to special relativity current framework, conventional framework, there is no intermediate mechanism. The missing mass directly converted into is it somehow gives kinetic energy to the reaction products. There is no intermediate mechanism. Is mass defect or mass can be directly converted to energy. That is a wrong concept. That is just like how I discuss. So anyway, mass defect throughout the universe creates this space filling substance. So the entire universe is filled with this type of substance. So when you pass when a electron is accelerated or any particle is accelerated in a vacuum environment, it will constantly collide with this particle. So that make the electron a straight line proportionate. Conservation of mass. I said that uh, the missing mass is not lost. Missing mass is there, but in a different form. Just like when a chemical explosion happens, what happens to the chemical explosive? It becomes a superheated gas. When make a material, material, explosive material, when it oxides, when it reacts with oxygen, in a fraction of a second, it converts into a superheated gas. So it's simply a conversion. Hello, Anirudh. Hello, hi. The okay, okay, great. Anirudh, uh, uh, the null result of the Michelson-Morley experiment resulted in the complete denial of the concept that space is filled with something. The non-existence of it leads to led to the complete denial of space filling either concept. Michelson-Morley experiment. However, the thing is that they, as I said earlier, mass defect creates a space filling substance. As a form of matter, this substance is gravitationally attracted to massive bodies. So every massive body, such as planets, stars, black holes, supermassive black hole, all these objects maintains a dense region around it because of this. It gravitationally attract this space filling substance. So it has a density gradient around it. The density will be greater near the body and it decreases with the distance. So, uh, so space is in fact filled with something. So, uh, so thank you, Anandarajan. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, most of the current understanding, current belief about is a big long list. For example, the idea that light has light speed is a universal constant. Light does not have, light is not a light speed is not a universal constant. Light speed varies across the universe. It explains the gravitational lensing, gravitational bending, uh, all this because of the refraction of light. As I said, every massive body maintains a density gradient around it. So when a beam of light passes through this gradient, light will get slow down and it refract. One counter argument for the refraction theory of light is that the non-chromatic dispersion of light in this gravity, when you see the gravitational lensing or starlight bending, the bending of light is independent of is not uh, every wavelength of light bend equally. So that is the many people take that as a supportive evidence for the general relativity, curved space-time. But the fact is that this when a beam of light passes through a baryonic, when a beam of light passes through a prism, for example, prism is made of atoms. So when a beam of light passes through a prism, because of this baryonic matter, light will get refracted. Each wavelength of light refract in a different angle. So that creates a dispersion effect. But when you observe the gravitational lensing or gravitational bending of light, this non-chromite does not depend, it's independent of wavelength. Every wavelength of light bend equally or nearly equally. So that is many people advocate that is because of the curve. But this is the reason. This non-baryonic matter has a high Abbe number. So anyway, thank you very much. Join as a member of this new physics project. Thank you very much, Anand Rajan. I am doing my level best. I am working hard to for the publication. Yesterday, 2 days back, I got a mail from APS, American Physical Society, that perhaps they are expecting. So it's happening. It will take anyway. It is not a easy, as you know. It's a very difficult path ahead. I know that. I am well aware of that. But I can definitely, no doubt about that. I can prove it. But it may take some time. But with the help of artificial intelligence, it will be more easier than before. So thank you very much for joining and for your support. Thank you very much. So in fact, this will completely revolutionize our. Thank you very much. That I can't predict. Anyway, I hope in 5-6 months. It may take 5-6 months. Yes. Anyway, thank you very much for your support and your interest. Thank you very much. Anyway, good night, Anandarajan, good night. Yes. So I recently published a book about a book titled "A Falsifiable Test of General Relativity: The Collocated Clock Experiment." I share a link if you would like to purchase the book. It is available now in Kindle format and print book format. And also, you can, if you are interested, you can purchase from from YouTube itself under the live screen. There you can find the one picture of the book. There also you can get the PDF copy of my book. So, thank you very much for joining me. Hello. Hi, hello. Meaning of life. It's a very interesting question. Meaning of life for me, anyway, I don't have any control on my existence here. That means my parents gave me birth. Now I'm here. I have a sense. I can see. I can walk. I can run. I can think. So it's very interesting. Life is a lottery. Time travel. That I can't say how long it will take, but it is possible. Time manipulation is possible. Perhaps some advanced civilizations in the universe, they already have that technology. They may have technology. They can manipulate the flow of time, and they can probably freeze time around surrounding. They can create a time zone, so they can sit inside that time. This That is a possibility. Anyway, we are our pace. The speed of the that will definitely increase with the emergence of artificial intelligence. The meaning of life. So I enjoy my life so much. I am very thankful for this life to my parents. So I love interstellar travel. In fact, you are from? May I know where are you from? Okay, okay. Uh, Thank you for your question about the meaning of life. Uh, I'm not a philosopher. I'm a scientist. So perception, I don't know. Everybody has their own perception. Uh, I think usually think my mind is trained to think like this, but you may have a different kind of approach to life and all that. But I very much enjoy this life because this is a lottery. Life is a lottery. So hello, chicken or egg combust? Interesting question. Hello, Muhammad. Uh, that I can't say that. You search, you find your taste, which area you like. That you have to find and decide. That I can't say that. Anyway, the artificial intelligence will uh, help a lot in the future researches. That I am very sure. Probably our education system may change in a very mm, different way. So I can't say like that. I like I want to I don't divide into my interest into subject. My mission is to know about the universe, how things work, or what is matter, what is energy, how mass release energy, such kind of. So it can overlap all the areas can. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. May I know where are you from? Have a great day. Thank you very much. Where are you from? Anyway, thank you for joining. Thank you very much for joining me. I don't think the universe will ever end. There is no end for the universe. Universe is unimaginably immense and unlimited. If which direction you go, you never ever end. Never end. You reach the end of the universe. It's infinite. Universe is infinite. Probably our planet Earth may face some, or in our solar system may impact by some cosmic phenomena. It may happen in locally, but it won't affect the whole universe. Probably someday some Andromeda galaxy may collide with the Milky Way galaxy, but this is their local problem. The rest of the universe will not affected by this. I don't believe in that way. There is a beginning and I don't think like that. There is maybe there is no there is no beginning or end. The universe was there and will be there forever. There is no beginning or end. I don't believe in a Big Bang theory. Mathematics is a tool. Hello. I am not. Is space-time, the curved space-time, that is meaningless according to my research. Gravity is not is curved space-time. I don't. That is a nonsense. In fact, I can differentiate now. Hello. Hello. Hi. Yes, I sincerely believe alien exist. There may be civilizations in our even our own galaxy itself, Milky Way galaxy. There may be civilizations much superior than us. They have technologies, for interstellar travel, interstellar communication. Probably they have intergalactic communication systems which works faster than the speed of light, perhaps 1,000 times faster than the speed of light. Because light is a very deep subject, deep area. So there may be according to my uh, studies, my research, there may be signals or ripples or whatever. They may travel much faster than the speed of light. So perhaps very extremely advanced civilizations, probably they are communicating or observing far reaches of the universe through different types of technology. They may be able to observe live in very far distance. Uh, they may have communication systems. They may have technology to interstellar, intergalactic distances. Our technological development is very recent, 500 years. Now the pace with the emergence of this artificial intelligence, the pace is increased many-fold. Now, just 500 years, now we have probably in a few years, some 5 years, 10 years, we'll reach a artificial general intelligence. Then I don't know what will happen next. So if this space, if hello, hi, Alan Vincent, hello, hi, picosecond scale. So the explosion, the missing mass, the periodic matter. Hello. So with the emergence of hello. No, no. I don't know about that book. The simulation helps to see how things work. So if you many things we can't directly observe. So when you can brainstorm a situation or a so after giving many variables in a simulation, probably artificial intelligence can create realistic I have some vision problem, so okay. In fact, I was very much focused on my work, so my I was focused in this area of research, so many things I missed in this. May I know where are you from? Hello, hello. General relativity suggests that gravity is the curvature of space-time from by mass and energy. According to Einstein, mass and energy curve space-time. So gravity, according to him, is not an attraction, as Newton suggests. Einstein said that mass, for example, Earth's space is curved. Near the Earth is more curved, and as the distance increases, the curvature will decrease. So this we are in a gravity well. That is called gravity well. So the evidence for this theory is one evidence, Einstein's this general relativity theory. The evidence he suggests that gravitational bending of light, gravitational lensing, gravitational starlight bending, gravitational time dilation, precession of the perihelion of Mercury's orbit. Those phenomena are considered today as experimental evidence for the general relativity. So I hope you understood what I am saying. So according to Einstein, general relativity, according to Einstein, gravity is the curvature of space-time. The evidence for this theory is the, as I said, gravitational lensing of light, starlight bending, etc. However, these phenomena can be better explained in a new with a new framework that is I'm working on. So if you are interested, I'll share a book. Uh, uh, so this hello, hi, hello. So this theory can be tested. I recently published a book which suggests a test to a test for general relativity. So this is uh, this test involves two different types of clocks. So if you go through that book, you will get a better understanding of. Or I published many videos in my channel which are discussing about why Einstein's general relativity may be wrong. And if you are interested, you can go through that. Hello, hello, hello. Where are you from? Hi. So I suggest you can check my videos, which I clearly explain why what is the problem with general relativity and curved space-time concept. Yes, it is not because light bend is not because of the curved space-time. This can be tested. This a falsifiable test of general relativity, the collocated clock experiment. That book explain how to test the general relativity. There I explained one test with involves two different types of clocks, one atomic clock and nuclear clock. So if you and I explained this in many previous videos. Thank you for your interest. Thank you very much for your question. The bending of light or starlight, gravitational lensing does not validate general relativity. This the many people, many scientists, they advocate for general relativity with this experimentally observed phenomenon that light a prism refracts light. When a prism refracts light, each wavelength light will get refracted at a different angle. That is called dispersion. But in gravitational lensing or gravitational starlight bending, scientists observed that all the wavelengths light refract almost at the same angle. So they disputed or they questioned the refraction theory of starlight bending. However, the matter created by mass defects are they are non-periodic matter. So this type of matter that high RPA number, so it can I can bend light regardless of their wavelength. But I think that there will be a slight change, slight refraction dependency will be there. That is another test I plan to propose. So anyway, the starlight bending and gravitational lensing do not support this observation do not support general relativity, or it may not validate general relativity. Yeah. Light, in fact, based on my understanding, light is not a particle or a wave. Light is a string. A photon is a vibrating string. For a long wavelength photon, the string is a stretched string, and wavelength decreases, it becomes more compact, and the gamma ray photon, the string is so close. That's why when two gamma rays collide, it can create matter, ordinary matter. So, according to my research, photon is not a particle or a wave. It is a string. It's a vibrating string. It's a compact. Uh, uh, yes, yeah. Actually, the string is made of the magnetic field lines. Magnetic field lines are real thing. They have physical existence. Magnetic lines are real uh, physical lines. So I suspect that light uh, is a magnetic phenomenon, a magnetic string of vibrating magnetic. Uh, uh, a photon is essentially as a vibrating magnetic string. These magnetic strings are made of space filling particles. So energy is moving, but yeah. Hello, hello, hi. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. I am working on my research paper for peer review. Yeah, in fact, I have a lot of, uh, as you know, where the specialty of physics is that once a theory is challenged, since these all the three theories are interlinked, once even the once the constancy of light's speed is challenged, it will impact every branch of physics. Once the mass energy equivalence is challenged, it will impact every area of physics. So that is the thing. So it's a very impactful. It's a very mm, critical, impactful work I am conducting. So it has a huge significance in the understanding of the universe and future science. It may probably it may rewrite many current conventional understanding of the universe about light, even atomic structure. Once we realize that space is not empty, the space inside an atom also may not be empty. So it rewrites atomic structure. Then once atomic structure is modified, then how an atom emits light, that needs to be corrected, the emission of light. Then once empty space is questioned, once empty space is questioned, then everything is yeah, now I am no, I didn't actually my work is so vast. My work for good or bad, I I I got a thing is I got a blue whale. I don't know how to tell that. So it is a big gigantic work. My shoulder is paining. So it is a I don't know where to start, where to. Anyway, now I start with my mass energy equivalent, the spent nuclear fuel, and first I need to submit my paper on the release of energy with the mass defect. So after that, I will start one by one. Now almost I laid the foundational work, so I can connect each theories. So I have basic understanding of the structure of the atomic structure and light, nuclear energy, and space time. The whole phenomena like general relativistic phenomena. All this I made a foundation, a good foundation I made already. Now I have to. I have published many books also. My books are available on Amazon. If you go to my Amazon account, I can find my books. I already explained many phenomena in my books in a what to say, in a very basic level, not very deep level, but that is a foundational ideas. I sometimes back I published a book, either assist. One book is titled either assist. That got that people are buying that book from around the world. And I published about radio waves and nuclear energy, all that. So it's a very vast area of. So yes, I am an independent researcher. I don't have any support. I have support. My friend, one Michael Daniel McDonald, is supporting some extent, but I need more support to conduct my research. So I am publishing more books. As an individual, it's not easy to conduct research as I being an independent researcher. So many uh, 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 that's what I am working on. Now currently I'm working on a scientific paper. Recently I attended a conference in Delhi, New Delhi, to present my work. They are scientists very much. They are very much appreciated my work in the JNU University, New Delhi. So that was a very good experience. Now perhaps I will get an invitation from UP, UK, a conference happening. Some after some 4 months. After the 4 months, then I received a PS journal letter, and all that's happening. So I am doing my level best, but it may take some time. Thank you very much for your good words. As I said, I am an independent researcher. I don't have institutional support, so I had to find my way, my living also. So I am little struggling actually. So that's why I'm so uh, anyway. I'm very. It took some time. In fact, I started my research when I was some 21 years old. Now I am 52 years old. So it's a I invested, I dedicated my this best time in this research. So I don't have any regret. I am very happy. I'm very excited. In fact, with the emergence of artificial intelligence is helping me a lot, because now before I was in a big I was in a kind of now I am very in a good position to brainstorm and do some simulations. So this it is my luck. I would like to say that it is my luck to this time now I got access to artificial intelligence. So that way I am very happy. I am very excited, truly excited, because it was no before it was very difficult for me to visualize things. It was absolutely I was struggling. Now I am very relaxed because I can do every day I do some simulation. Yes, thank you very much for your good words. I am very confident that I am very optimistic about my work. I am very confident about the work I am doing, because I have years of experience. So anyway, as I said, the emergence of artificial intelligence helping me a lot. It helping me very much. So I'm very excited. I can see the I can refer. I can reference. It all became very easy now. So I am coming from this background. Now I'm feeling very. Uh, Thank you very much for your good words. Yes, in fact, I am very confident that because spent nuclear fuel is a archive, it has archive information, a lot of information. There is signature evidence for this explosive behavior of mass defect. That is very interesting because mass defect, this spent nuclear fuel trillions of it is a what to say. It witnessed trillions of fissions. Every nuclear fuel pellet, once it becomes a spent nuclear fuel pellet, it have the information of trillions of nuclear fission reactions. So it maintains forensic evidence. it it carries forensic evidence of trillions of fission reactions. So that is enough to prove the exploding mass defect hypothesis. So that gave me so much courage and so much confidence. And people like you, thank you very much for your good words. Thank you very much. Yes, of course. In fact, the experiment I propose in the book is a critical, is a wonderful experiment. That experiment, now we have the capacity to do such that experiment. Now, nuclear clock is ready, almost ready. Atomic clock already is ready. I think if I approach NASA or such a organization, probably they will be able to, or California Institute of Technology, they may they may take the concept to do that experiment. That will be a very decisive experiment which may tell what is true, what is wrong. But I am confident that, see, this is that's what I'm very too excited. I think it is it will soon I'll be able to probably they will may be interested to do such experiment. That's such an impactful experiment. It will make a paradigm shift in the understanding of the universe, and it will redirect in a proper way. Future, I see a bright future for the future scientists. I'm little old, but coming generation, they are more brave than our generation people. So I think future generation will uh, take over, carry forward such new ideas and concepts. Anyway, I'm taking a break. Thank you very much for joining, everybody. Thank you very much for your support. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. I'm taking a break. See you soon. Thank you very much. Nice conversation. Thank you. Thank you very much.